Welcome to Mycity. It is January 24th. I can't believe January is almost over. It's insanity. And this is our weekly Zoom meeting with Bob Friedenthal, and I'm your co-host, Scott Harrell. We got a couple of guests, which is great. Nice to see new folks here. And for the new people, we want you to put your contact info in the chat. We encourage you to also include your LinkedIn link so that you can connect with each other. This is primarily a business to business networking event, although there's kind of, what is it, F2F, friend to friend networking involved too.
There
So
you go.
we got a great friendly group. So we're going to invite you all to take 1 minute to introduce yourselves. And if you have a shout out or referral for experience with the group, please include that. And also, if you have a particular need in your business, it's a perfect opportunity to ask for someone to connect with. So let's start with our fearless leader, Bob, and then we're going to go around the rooms. Take it away, Bob.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So yeah, I'm just putting in the chat a post I did this morning. I think it's rather interesting, that so I got into this business before the term SEO even existed. Search engine optimization was not even a term. And I kind of created the whole scenario. Um, and I came called it something else, search engine positioning, but SEO won out. So look, that's a lot of years ago, probably well over 20, 25 years ago. And I'm a technology nut. It's always about leading. When you lead, other people will pick up on it. And if you have something creative, they'll follow. I'm trying to put the in the chat. Oh, there it goes. Just got in there. I believe, yeah, I just posted something about SEO this morning. How many of you have websites?
Uh,
What do you
Who
think?
doesn't have a website?
Well, if there's a company
Oh,
website,
shit.
no,
you
well, we were hacked. So right now, unfortunately,
Oh,
instead of our form of relaxation, it's Asian porn.
oh my God.
it could be relaxing too.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's my consolation.
I love this guy.
And did you post a link to this?
Yes. Oh, that.
Yes, I'm looking for a Talmudic response, David.
Oh my God.
All
You
right,
got
so Bob, finish your thought. Sorry, go
okay.
ahead.
So anyway, look, I've been networking for umpteen thousand years. And I love networking. I own a website called mycity.com, and we're about ready to springboard that back forward. So, I'm enjoying myself. You know what? I don't know about you, but I can't put this little thing to sleep. It's always running. So I love it and I enjoy it. And I will be think I'll be using my brain until the day I die. So just let me know if I say something stupid because that always
Okay, yeah. We'll let you know if you're not using your brain. How's that?
perfect.
All right, well, thank you, Bob. So I'm gonna say hello to everybody myself. I'm Scott Harrell. My business is Lifetree Prosperity. I'm a B2B consultant in Southern California, based in Long Beach. I work with business owners for ways that they can save money and retain employees. And I'm also a licensed insurance person, life, health, annuities, Medicare. I do a lot of different things and really looking to get out and do, face-to-face meetings throughout LA this year. So it's going to be a nice change of pace after been still kind of feeling like we're still in the aftermath of COVID and maybe now with a new administration and all kinds of other craziness, it'll be a really different vibe. So I'm excited about the year. And I have not met with you personally. I look forward to doing so. My contact info is in the chat. And I'm going to next turn it over to Joe Sayer. Joe, I went to a high school with a guy named Joe Sayer. Interesting. He
Yes,
lives
yeah,
in Detroit now. I don't know if, or Ann Arbor.
Ann
So,
Arbor, yes, Ann Arbor, Michigan. So, yeah, I'm here in the Midwest. I've been here since '85. When I left New Jersey, I went
oh,
down to
it's you.
yeah,
Oh
yeah,
my freaking God.
yep. Yep,
Wow.
and yeah,
What an
time.
honor. Jeez.
So, yeah, I've been here, like I say, since '85. I have a business, JST development. My website's jstdevelopment.com. We have transitioned since the 08, 09 timeframe when, the banksters were around and had to make some choices there based on, the economy and some challenges. And then again, with COVID. So, as people know, 500,000 businesses went under the first year, and it presented some challenges to generate more of a mindset of constant learning and developing skills and trying to navigate through, the changes that are moving at the speed of life, so to speak. So we as a company, we're general contractors. I'm a master electrician and an electrical contractor here in Michigan. Um, We're also we do testing. We fly drones. As a flight instructor, I issue drone certificates for the FAA. Worked as an FAA accident prevention counselor for about 18 years. And so I've been evolving, growing and finding out how much I don't know. So having a lot of fun. Got my master's at Eastern Michigan University, and just trying to keep up with the workflow. And looking forward to making some connections and developing those. And I'm excited about the future. So yeah.
That's great. Wow. I'm kind of blown away. Honest to goodness. And it's great to have you here. So, in business, who would you like to connect with? Like, what type of business or industry? What are you looking to gain from a networking group with us?
Sure. Well, our primary target market uh, is the engineering community and the architectural community. We do electronic leak detection. We fly drones to do roofing inspections. These are all the major jobs, Michigan State Capitol, Toledo Zoo, Cleveland Clinic, all of the big projects because, we're not into finding a leak under kitchen sink kind of thing, it involves, we do testing in 26 states. I've grown considerably, and so that would be my primary target audience would be that engineering and architectural community.
Can I ask you how many
Hmm.
employees you have?
Well, what I do is we don't like to hire a lot of people. I deal with consultants in the field, and they have their full insurance, as well as I with the workman's comp that's needed in all of the states. In the state of Michigan in particular, the owner of the company cannot, obtain workman's comp insurance. So that's, particular to Michigan. Aside from that, all the other
Hmm.
states that we operate in do require it. So, I have that personally, and I don't want to have a bunch of employees working for me. Been there, did that, and as a part of moving on into more of a professional arena where we're providing and generating reports that are incorporated into the BIM modeling, the building integration modeling. I'm working on developing an app for that as we speak. I hold a roofing patent for liquid roofs. Those are silicone roofs, which it's a fast growing segment in the roofing industry. So that's going well. And got my a few hats I'm wearing. So, as I said, you got to remain flexible in this economy, and we're trying to, face the challenges head on by being proactive. I'll be down in Orlando in the second week of March for a full 10 days. We're talking about AI, utilizing AI and its prospective benefits in the construction industry per se. The app that I'm developing is a way to take the on-site reports that we generate in-house and generate them so that they integrate into the building integration modeling for the engineers and architects. In other words, keep that community in front of their computer and off site because, they're not trained, to be out there in the field with those challenges with the personal protection equipment. And they'll gain more insight from the reports that we generate in-house. And they'll know as much about the roof as the roofer that installed it. But these will help be able to bring those buildings to form, show as built drawings what's actually occurring in the field, which is different than the proposed prints that are generated initially. And as the building, comes together, we're looking at the waterproofing and the roofing and the breaches that we find and do the repairs. A lot of different things are involved in that particular arena. So that's what our focus is.
Joe, please, before, make sure you get my information. I just met someone yesterday in Alignable who's involved with a group for AI. In fact, he's out of Canada. So I spoke, in fact, I spoke to him about Bob. I spoke to Bob about it yesterday, so I'm hoping to set up a combination. Be glad to I'll make that connection. He's good people and he's established in what he does. And it's an organization of different AI, various aspects of AI. He did not mention your area, so the word intrigued is an understatement for his reaction when he learns about you.
Oh, fabulous. Yeah, thanks, Sam.
It's everywhere.
No, I'm not Sam today, but
Oh,
you know what? I bet maybe it's better than I am Sam based on the way I come across. So call me Sam.
All right. Well, fantastic, Joe. I'm so delighted to see you again. Great to have you here. And please, folks, get your contact info in the chat, schedule those meetings so you can have in-depth conversations. Now we're going to move on and we're going to say good morning to Nathan Siegel. Hi, Nathan.
Good morning. So, in terms of what I'm doing, two things at this moment. I was only intending to do one, which is to do the AI and specifically creating coloring books for businesses where I utilize their branding, and also if you have high quality photos, I can turn them into characters within a coloring book. The other thing that's happened in the last couple of weeks is I've been thrown a bit of a curveball, courtesy of some changes that have happened in my life, and I'm now working or starting to work in the field of helping people recover from narcissistic abuse. And I actually just finished writing a book about that this morning, which I'm getting out to a bunch of people who really want that information. I've put my contact details in the chat. But essentially, it's something that I was planning to do once I reestablished myself as an artist, except that what's happened recently, people are saying to me, we need you and we need you now. So I'm stepping up to the plate with that.
Well,
Nathan, can I
that's
ask you
awesome.
on the coloring book, is this like something that a businessman, you actually would color in the book, or I mean, how is that utilized, or how would somebody how is it effective? I'm not sure how that would be used.
Well, you would use it in a business setting. Corporate gift giving is one of them. PR agencies is another. So utilizing somebody's branding as a part of the book. It can be long, it can be short. There's typically a color cover on it. And then however many pages you want in the book, you would give me a theme as to what you want me to work with, perhaps different styles. And like I said, if you have high quality photos, I can turn those into line drawings within a book. And what you see behind me is typical of the quality I would produce for somebody. And as for who would use it, well, adults and children. One of my colleagues who is actually involved with me to do the narcissism thing is also a heavy duty coloring books fan, and she gets together with friends and children and so on, and they all sit together and color.
Interesting. Thank you.
Great de-stressor, right?
Yeah, yeah. Some people
You know,
people really like it
yeah.
for that.
Well, that's fantastic. Good luck with the book.
Thank
May I
you.
just add that that's really an adult version of art therapy?
Yeah. Well, I mean, the books can be designed for adults and children. The one behind me is certainly for adults as opposed to children, but it can be designed for either one. Yeah, again, that's part of the theme. You tell me what you want, and my job is to give you that as best I can.
All righty. Thank you, Nathan. We're going to move on now. Let's say hi to Jim and his beautiful little pup.
Yeah,
Is
she's
it a he or a she? A she? Where'd she
that's a
go?
she. That one's a she. I kicked her off my lap. I couldn't see the screen.
Oh, okay.
I'm not going to take a full minute on this one. I have four things I'd like to cover. Number one is I'm looking for therapists, clergy, or anyone else that would be willing to step up to the plate and give one pro bono session to those suffering from the devastating fires in Southern Cal. If you know of anybody and can refer somebody to me, please do. Second thing is that I referred a family in desperate need to Daniel Haas, who is a member of this group but not here today. The third thing is that I would like to challenge everybody to refer somebody next week. So if you can get 1, 2, or 3, 4, 5 referrals that you can shout out next week, I'm going to open that challenge to you, and I'm going to participate myself. The fourth thing is, if you want a hypno gift, please give me a call. I'd love to give you a free hypno gift. It's only about 5 or 10 minutes, and I've used up my minute. So there you go.
Thank you, Jim. And I can personally vouch for the hypno gift. It's definitely worth your time. It's a wonderful experience. Jim's a great guy. Thank you. Appreciate you being here. You know, folks, it's almost 8:30 already, so unfortunately we're going to have to kind of hold you each to your minutes so everybody gets a chance to speak, and then we've got leftover time. We can continue conversations. But thank you for joining us, David Hoffman. Good to see you, sir. Good morning.
Good to be seen. I'm actually just recovering from an incident or a event with COVID that really laid me up for the last few weeks, and it's nice to be up and kicking again. So my message today is very brief, but just as a frame of reference, absolutely everything in every organization is a leadership issue. I don't care what you're dealing with, no matter what it is, it's a leadership issue. Whether it's funding or business development or cost of goods sold or timelines to fulfill on orders, it's a leadership issue. And everything can be confronted as a leadership issue and resolved as a leadership issue. And the difference between confronting things as a leadership issue and confronting things as an individual issue is that when it's done as a leadership issue, you develop the patterns for resolving other such difficulties, other difficulties in the future. I've been a coach and a trainer for 27 years now. And this is my experience. This is what I've learned. Right now, I'm looking in particular to work with people in the construction industry. I've done a ton of it. Engineers, architects, contractors, etc. Thank you.
So David and Joe should get together, right? So,
Yep.
Absolutely. Joe, please put your
Awesome.
contact information in the chat if you have it.
Okay, I just did that.
Oh,
And
okay. I can see
yep.
that. Great.
So
Thank you.
Fantastic.
yeah, I'd love to connect.
There's a lot of power in these connections, folks. Don't underestimate it. So, and then we got a nice, powerful guy with a great, unique system, Roy Dickin. Morning, Roy.
Morning, Scott. Yeah, I like Bob Friedenthal. I'm a technology geek too. I've been one for a long time. I don't want to really talk about how many years it's been, but when what that's turned into for me in the last 16 years is I can do lead generation for companies. So uh, they can be found online and they can be found by the kind of prospects they're looking for. So when AI came out, which is not even 2 years ago for me, everything really changed. And all of a sudden, I've got all kinds of methods for generating leads. And some of you on this call are using one or more of them. And but we're working on a couple of other ones in addition to that. So AI has changed everything for me. And like David said, probably a year from now, we're not even going to have any comprehension of what it used to be because it's going to be so different. So I'm going to stay on top of that and try to ride the wave and make it valuable for anybody who wants to be found online and wants to grow their business.
Thank you, Roy. Appreciate that. And good morning to Kathy Choice. Hi, Kathy.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone. And since we're only 24 days into the new year, Happy New Year to you all.
Thanks.
I was actually I've been here before, but I was actually invited by Russell Lickadoo. And I am what my business is. It started off as me helping people create their advanced healthcare directive, which sounds very basic. But what I do is I put a spin on it and look at it from the perspective of healthcare, which is the environment that it is used in. So it becomes very personalized to that particular individual that I'm working with. So even if you were an identical twin, your directive would not be what your identical twins directive would look like because you all would have different thought processes about healthcare. So I'm actually doing a pivot in my business and adding in some more services. And what I'm actually looking for right now are businesses that specialize in non-emergency medical transportation and also for non-medical transportation. Thank you.
Can you clarify what you mean by that, Kathy? About the transportation?
The transportation would be non-medical, non-emergency medical. So transportation that is offered by a business that is not via ambulance.
I see.
So no
Okay.
sirens.
And are you based in Beverly Hills, like your trees
I
behind
am
you, or?
based in Los Angeles, in the city of Los
Okay,
Angeles.
awesome.
Thank you.
Well, great. And please put your contact info in the chat if you have not yet done so I can really check on these while I'm
Okay,
got
it's
the
in
timer
there.
going. All right,
It's
awesome.
thank you.
Well, great to see you again. Unfortunately, Russell's not here, but we'll let him know that you showed up and appreciate your being here. Hope
Thank you.
see you again.
Thank you.
Moving on, Lighter Chen, good morning.
Good morning. I'm the founder of the Atomic Healing System. The scientific approach Eastern medicine effectively manages the chronic condition. I will shout out in our group, Mycity group, like Betty and Ross and Leona and David, and many of them to help me launch and expansion my business in the United States. I'm looking for the healthcare industry business partner to. Right now, we're running a program is free to the firefight in Los Angeles, fire well, and for the health health assessment analyzer and free mobility. Thank you.
That's awesome. There's a lot of folks who are going to need some probably long-term medical attention from the fires. So appreciate that. Okay, next up, my buddy Sam. Sam and I are in another networking group, and it's his first time as a guest with us. So everybody welcome Sam Kurd.
Good morning. Thank you, Scott. Appreciate it. Thanks for the invitation. My name is Sam Kurd. I'm the owner of a company called 4C Productions that started about 15 years ago, going on 16 years right now in business of web and graphic design, video clips, and social media programs for my clients. My claim to fame, I always like to say, we create stunning and highly professional websites, regardless of the platform. And I've noticed, Joe, in your case, your website is on Wix. I happen to be a Wix partner as well. So it depends on who wants what, where, and how much they want to pay, and I can help them with their website and marketing. That's it. 19, 18, 17 seconds to go.
Well, I urge each of you to meet with Sam. He's got some really great work that he can show you. And if you even think you might need a new website, he's a great guy to talk to. So thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
And thank you for being brief. Wow, that's awesome. So Phil, you're next up. Good morning, everybody. Les Phil Wolfstein,
Well,
myself
I
included.
don't know about that, but glad to be here. Thanks, Scott. And it's such a powerful group. Keep it short. Phil Wolfstein. I'm a certified business broker with Zoom Business Brokers. What I do is I help business owners find qualified buyers for their business. And what I want to do is kind of share an impression really quickly here that the new administration, what I'm hearing about reducing regulation, reducing taxes, bringing a lot of investment and money in, bringing manufacturing back into the country with several active listings for machine companies, manufacturing companies, and interfacing with dozens of buyers pretty much daily. Got a finger on the pulse. I do think this is a very positive outlook and impact going forward in 25 here. Notwithstanding the fact in Los Angeles, all the catastrophe and disasters we've had, my outlook is very optimistic, very positive. I think we're going to see increased listings as baby boomers look to retire and move forward. And I think we're going to see a lot of activity on the part of investors, buyers, executives looking to transition out of the aerospace companies and become entrepreneurs and be owners. Anyway, very optimistic. That's a message I want to put forward.
Thank you. It's good to hear some optimism. We could all use that. Appreciate it. And who cannot be optimistic when we got Santa in the house? Santa Papa John, good morning.
Good morning, everybody. I hope everybody's off to a roaring start. I had a little setback for the week, but now I'm back in it full gear. I just put a post in the chat. My website, the Warriors Beacon of Hope. I'm creating a nationwide list to help our veterans find services that they require, that they need, that they're looking for. But I'm also creating a list of meetings. So I actually went searching the other day for myself to say, who does veteran meetings? Well, I couldn't find one meeting. So you have to be a member of the club. You have to know someone. You have to know the organization to find out if and when they hold meetings to help our veterans, because we all know communication is such a key and vital component to the veteran life. Santa also does lots of videos, happy, joyful, positive videos for businesses and for families. But the link in the chat for the veterans page, the first 100 people are going to get in for free. So if you have a service that'll help veterans, fill out the form. You're going to get in for free. Thank you.
Well, that's fantastic. So check it out, everybody.
And I charge
Santa
a
does
whopping,
good deeds.
Scott, it's a whopping $10 a month if you want to pay.
Okay. All righty. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but I always feel better when Santa's here. So if he brings out the kid in me.
Hey, Scott, there's no age limit to believing.
That's true. Thank you for saying that. All right, thank you, and hello to Linda Wimple. I think I've seen you before, Linda. Is that true?
That's
All right,
correct.
welcome
Yes.
back. Welcome back.
Thank you so much. So I'm Linda Wimple. Oh, I'm in the YouTube world, YouTube strategist, but I don't tend to be out there on YouTube, so to speak. Anyway, I help entrepreneurs attain first page ranking on YouTube. You don't need to have a YouTube channel to this. And for us introverts, you don't even have to have a video or be in the video. So I'm 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 launching something that I've wanted for a long time. I'm really excited about it. I might not be showing it, but I'm really stoked. But I'm specifically looking for business coaches as soon as possible. So
Got a couple right here, so that's awesome.
May I ask
and
may I ask what area of business coach you're? I realize business coach is a broad term, so do you have a particular area in which they focus on that you're looking for?
no, well, life coaches, business coaches, no. It's
All right, because
no.
I meet plenty on Alignable, so I'll be glad to share some referrals besides the good people who come here. If you're,
Uh,
I don't see
thank you.
your contact information, Linda.
Oh, I'll put it up there again.
Okay, thank you.
And shout out to Betty.
Thank you, Linda. Appreciate it. Great to have you back. Good to see
Thank
you
you so
again.
much.
We love
And
that.
this guy I like to see every week, Joseph Duncan. Morning, Joseph.
Good morning. Linda, I happen to be a business coach and run a firm of business coaches, so we should connect. I am the managing director of Assured Consultants. We are coaches and advisors to entrepreneurs before we do anything. We like working with people who have a stake in their enterprise. We prefer to be connected directly with the decision maker, who's usually the founder or the owner, president, whatever you want to call it. We're industry agnostic, so we can work with people across all sorts of industries. Our goal is to help you reach your goals. So you're going to direct the program as much as anything. We don't come with a prepackaged strategy or a design in mind of what you need to be doing. We're going to do an assessment together, figure out what the issues are that are stopping you from getting where it is that you want to go, and help you plan and strategize and implement those plans to get there. My contact information is in the chat. I don't know that I'll be able to continue to be here all the time, but I'll pop in whenever I can. Have some things that are going to come up that will conflict with this time, but great to be here. And I look forward to working with all who are willing in the room.
That's awesome. I assume that it's for good reason, like for business, that you might not be able to join us each week. But the great thing about it is we're always here. So come when you can. We appreciate when you do show up. We value your contributions. Thank you, Joseph. And hello to Moshe Math.
Hi, good morning, everybody. My name is Moshe Math. I'm a partner in a company called Neuro and Train Sciences. I've talked about our system before and analyzed it, not analyzed, analogized it with the massage chairs at the airport. So I'm not going to spend any more time with that. Two terms I'll use. One is called sonic massage, and that's because our system, which looks like that, does not touch you. We use sound, light, and vibration to take your mind and body through voyage relaxation through brainwave entrainment. The other term I'm going to use, which my partner also coined, was a term called biofeed in. In biofeedback, you have to be the change agent, which shows up on the screen. With our system, after experiencing all these various modalities simultaneously, you become the change agent as a result of it, and it shows up on the screen. So thank you all for your time. Have a great weekend. Healthy and happy New Year.
Thank you, Moshe. Okay, next up, Betty Withrow. Hi, Betty.
Good morning, Scott, and good morning, everyone. I do all things writing. I'm called the Writer's Launchpad. I support authors and with author coaching. I do ghostwriting and editing, and I collaborate with people on marketing strategies and content and connecting you with the marketing and publishing resources that will serve you best. I return Linda's shout out to me. I've been in contact with Linda Wimple and working with her for years, and she's a fantastic person. There's a there's a story behind why you didn't see her here for a while, but I'm not going to tell you that because it's her story. Anyway, I do love being in this group and working with the people in this group. I had a really great conversation with Nathan last week, and I'm looking forward to our next conversation next week. I can tell you that what Nathan's up to is really needed, and he's a deep thinker, and I encourage you to get to know him. That's about it. You're all great people. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Well, we all appreciate Betty. She's an awesome. If you've not yet met with her one-on-one, please do.
Yeah.
Your life will be better because of it, I promise you. Okay, and then Jim Macy, pardon me. Jim Macy mentioned Daniel Haas, so he must be a special guy. Are you able to talk, Daniel? I know you're driving. Awesome. Good morning, sir.
I am. I'm driving about 12 miles an hour here on the 605 freeway. So
Oh.
those of you familiar with the Southern California area, Jim, thank you for the referral here. I'll keep you posted during the week regarding conversation with your client there. I'm a financial planner, specifically those of you that have friends or family members that are paying extreme amounts for long-term care on a monthly basis. Let's have a conversation regarding canceling that and getting better coverage for extremely low amounts on a monthly basis. My contact information is at the beginning of the chat. I'm also looking for referrals to estate planning attorneys. Thank you.
Awesome. So you're on the 605. If you get off at Willow, you can go to my house. So
Yeah.
in Long Beach. Great to see you, sir.
I love it.
Julie Lichtman, you're here. Oh, there you are. You were so stoic. I thought that was like a static screen, but you're live, and it's great to have you here. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you to Bob for inviting me and Betty for inviting me. And my business is Freedom Professional Services, giving you the freedom to build your business. And I'm based in Maryland, but I can work with people anywhere as a fractional executive assistant. I love to do all of the tasks and projects that as solopreneurs you probably hate to do or simply don't have time to do and have nobody to hand them off to. And I can be that person. Take those things off of your plate and put them on my plate and give you more success with less stress. And I've recently completed a 2-month intensive mastermind in Pinterest marketing and LinkedIn. And so I am going to be rolling those out as a done for you service for my clients. And if anybody is looking to help me beta test my offerings with that very low introductory price, please contact me. I did put my info in the chat. Thanks.
Sounds awesome, Julie. I'd love to hear more about it.
Before you go, Julie, quick
Unfortunately,
question. Did you get the notice? I'm sorry, Scott.
Go ahead.
Did you get the notice for Tuesday's meeting?
I don't know. Would it have been an email or through
It
LinkedIn?
would be an email. So if not, my number's on here. Give me a call after the meeting and I'll get it over to you.
Okay.
Thank you. Sorry about that, Scott.
No worries. Love to hear more about what you're up to, Julia. Sounds very intriguing. So thank you for joining us. And we're going to say hello to Linda Blair in Orange County. Hi, Linda.
Hey, good morning. Happy Friday, everyone. I help business owners to embrace the digital internet world by streamlining and integrating multiple internet and business tools into one AI CRM platform. It's called Thrive. Some of the things we include is organizing, increasing your customer database for email and text funnel drip campaigns, website rebuilds. We do SEO, like doing backlinks, press releases, social bookmarking, article posts to get your site to page one when people are searching for your service. We also integrate all your social platforms into one place. So you can create content using our AI for posts, or you can create regular content every week, which saves hours for you. It also helps organize your communications. We'll put in a team chat, video calls, Outlook, Gmail, things for your communications. All the tools needed at one platform so you don't have to duct tape them all together.
Fantastic. It's a great system. And Linda can show you an amazing demo. You'll be sold on the product. So I encourage you to meet with her. Thank you. And hello, up in the sky, sort of, in Los Angeles. Hale. Good morning, Hale. Good to see you.
Good day, my friend. Thank you for having me here. I'm Hale, pronounced like hallelujah. I'm a health span coach. There's a difference between a health span and a lifespan. With health span, it adds quality to the number of years you have in your life. With a lifespan, you could be in a walker or diapers or on medication, and it's just a lifespan. Have you ever gone to a supermarket and there's shelves of supplements and you're looking for something and you get overwhelmed? Well, you want vitamin C, for example, and there's 20 of them. Which one do you take? That's where I come in to be that guide, to be that accountability, to make it simple and easy for you. I've been mentored by the best and the top scientists that cured his cancer and many like him. Myself, as I walk the talk, I've been bedridden in 2011, that I even had to be carried to the restroom. I was given the labels of autoimmune, Hashimoto, chronic fatigue, and the list goes on. That's why I'm a health span coach here for you. My information will be in the chat. Thank you.
Thanks, Hale. And definitely you want to talk to her. That's some really great information. Appreciate you joining us. And she's in the car now. She's been all over town. Kathy Cuevas. Hi, Kathy.
Hi, good morning. So I got about 5 minutes after running to my first class today. Today's a busy day for me. Anyway, I'm a personal finance coach, and I'm actually just launching my physical business. My website just went up, but there's a lot of things that need to be tweaked and fixed on it. I'm doing my first webinar tomorrow. What I could really appreciate is if you guys know anybody needs any kind of financial coaching, whether it be just a simple budgeting or maybe how to get out of debt plan, anything from that, or maybe learning how to choose funds at their company, to how to invest better, anything like that, how to, save money, like a budget where they need to just change their budget so they're not living paycheck to paycheck and they are building up that savings account. I'm looking to spread out by being on podcasts. So if you guys know any financial podcasters, I would love to be on their show. So if anybody can help me that way, I'd super appreciate it.
Boy, you did it all in 45 seconds. That's amazing.
I talk fast.
I can tell Kathy's on fire this year. So we got to all give her lots of encouragement. I definitely want to spend some time with you when you've got more than 1 minute. So thank you for being
I
here
will
with
today.
us.
Today after 3 o'clock, I'll be good.
Okay,
awesome.
Did you change your hairstyle? Because it looks.
Actually, it got all cut off.
Yeah, I thought so.
Wow.
Oh, thanks for noticing. People they don't even say I got like 6 inches got lopped off. My business coach didn't even see that, so thank you for noticing.
Thank you. I knew it looked shorter, but I wanted to be careful how I expressed it.
Yeah, about this much shorter.
Yeah, no.
Gotcha. Okay, let's thank you, Kathy. Say hi to Burke Franklin. Are you able to camera on, Burke?
Having a technical problem here.
Oh, okay. Well, we can hear you perfectly.
So, hair day. Hey, Burke Franklin, businesspowertools.com. It's an online dashboard with really easy to use bunch of templates, spreadsheet templates, pitch deck template, a number of financial models. It's really designed to help people work with you to raise capital for whether it's a startup mostly ongoing businesses look to raise money. And of course, at the other end of the spectrum, when you call up Phil and you want to sell your business, you want to show the business plan really shows the roadmap. It shows everything you've done in this business, how the business works, really why it's worth what you want for it. It helps you validate the value with a financial model you can walk somebody through. You don't need to be a financial person. You fill in the blanks. There's no formulas to deal with. It's very easy to walk through. It's designed for anybody who's really a non-financial manager to be able to get through the cash flow, the profit, what this business is worth, the best worst case analysis for it. Showing if everything goes to hell in a handbasket, this is what it does. If everything goes great with the tailwind, here's what it does. And then figure out in the middle what's it really going to look like. Anyway, businesspowertools.com. I got to show it to you. So click on it and let's do it.
All right, beautiful. Thank you.
Great tool.
Bert, sorry we can't see your handsome face, but your picture looks pretty much like you, so that'll do. Another guy with a camera out. Bill Schweber, is that you?
Yes, my camera's out as well. I think it's an epidemic, but did you contaminate my machine? No, seriously, I'm Bill Schweber. I do IT data forensics for major litigation. I also run a networking group for attorneys and accountants. The individual who's looking to connect to estate attorneys, reach out to me or reach out to Moshe, because we're going to be doing a webinar on asset protection, and there's going to be a lot of people there you should deal with, or we have people in the group. I also know somebody who's doing something with construction, not part of my group, but he's setting up another group with construction. So all the construction people, reach out to me as well. And the people who did a patent, who told me about a patent on the roof. The webinar we're holding February 1st is on patents, trademarks, and copyright. Well, forget the copyright.
Okay.
You should come to it. You'll learn something. My contact information is in chat. Reach out to me. I'll get you a free pass.
I was going to say, I'll make sure, Joe, you have it.
Yes, that'd be great. Thank you.
And anybody else that's interested in patents, trademarks, etc., branding, come to the webinar. You'll gather some information. And if you're a coach, you might want to come to learn about patents as well. And Phil, you want to look into a company that wants to be sold. Do they have their trademarks put in the correct way, or is somebody going to come back and sue them? That's it. Reach out to me. Contact information. If you can't get me, get Moshe.
And yes, I broke his mirror. I broke his video, as I've broken many mirrors through the years.
You guys. Joe, these are all Jersey guys, just FYI. So,
okay.
Bill and
Yep.
Moshe, and then Betty and I were born in the same hospital in Teaneck. It's just bizarre.
And I grew up in Atlantic City.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So we got to balance it out. We got a guy from in the deep South, our good friend Corey Northington. Hi, Corey. Last but not least. Are you with us? There he is.
Nope, lost him. Oh, there he is.
He's here. Hi.
Well, top of the morning to everybody, and happy Friday. My name is Corey Northington. I'm based here in Birmingham, Alabama. I'm an independent associate of PPLSI, aka Legal and ID Shield. So I help business owners with legal needs, whether they're trying to have a document, a contract reviewed, or if they got questions for an attorney for business on the personal side, if you're trying to get your will done, protect your identity. So we do an array of legal and identity services across the continental US and Canada. So on that note, I just want to say thank you so much for the opportunity to speak, Scott and Bob, and I hope continued success to everybody. And have a great day. Sorry about that. Party Central over here.
Did you talk
get
to
any
my
snow
wife?
in
Corey?
I'm here.
Did you talk to my wife?
What?
Karen?
Okay. Karen who?
Karen Friedenthal or Karen Schuster? She goes by both.
Yeah, I talked to her like a few weeks ago.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, so was asking
Okay.
me about.
All right, you guys should
what you were
follow
talking
up
about.
after the meeting. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Very
So
cool.
Wow, that was quite an hour. Very interesting. It's a great group of folks. I appreciate all of you. Sorry, we're out of time already. It's 9 o'clock, but we do this every week. So if you're able to, and even if you have obligations where you have to come in at halfway through, don't worry about it. We understand how we appreciate that. Burke, I know a lot of times you come in a little bit later. Totally fine. We appreciate everybody. And I do encourage those one-on-ones. And Joe, we got to definitely reconnect. So
Sounds great.
what a blessing, what a surprise to have you here. Just really delightful.
I think our
And
top number of attendance today was 26 people. So I'll take that.
not bad.
Scott,
Yeah.
before I go, and Bob, I do have a networking that I do too. I can refer people from that as well to come to this.
Yeah, I'm really, I thank
Love
you
it.
for saying that
Yeah.
because I'm really, really trying to push people, referring people to other people. That, you know, they say that 60% of most people's new business comes from referrals.
Yes.
So I'm really, really working that.
Yeah, because that's been a success, and I could what's the best link so I can also put that in, when I message
I
them.
can email you the link to
Yes, and I can do
to this
that. So
event.
if it works with their
It's in my link tree. If you see that in the chat, just
let me
click on
grab it.
that and the MyCity meeting is like
Okay.
Everybody be
Okay.
prepared
Thank you.
for Hollis' success because you'll be down to 20 seconds each week as a result.
Now all I can do is share. Now it's up to them to come.
There we go.
Yeah,
Well, I hope everyone
don't hold me
has
accountable. I'll do the best I can.
Well,
good
Bob,
health,
want to mention
reasonable
one thing,
weather.
Bob?
Yeah, Bill.
We're redoing our legal networking group, and we're going to have a page that's a list of networking groups that our members and other people could go to, and why they should go to this one, why they should go to that one. Reach
Bill,
out.
make a suggestion. Bob, can we stay on for no more than 10 minutes? You, Bill, and myself. Is that okay?
Yeah.